Hello everyone, today I'm going to be taking a look at a 40k proxy by the way of Wargames Exclusive and their Vader Librarian. Okay, so the Vader Librarian comes in a blister from Wargames Exclusive and Grimskull. Sliding the back off, it comes with a hard plastic base, bag of bits, and then some larger pieces separately. So, cloak, magical powers, and legs. The base itself is a 40mm round. It's a hard plastic, needs to be cleaned up under the sprue or at the base. But quite nice texture, is what it is. The model resin cast, very clean, crisp detail on it. Some sprue gates to clean up off the base of the foot. And you can see some of the larger sprue gates on these pieces here. So that end of that chunk of rock has to come off. Doesn't have build instructions with it, so you'll need to just base it off the pictures online on the website, but there are enough pictures that you practically have a 360 degree and there's not much that you need to really worry about. This is an interesting little interlocking piece, so you can see, obviously I've got sprue on this one, but one piece locks into another and then this final piece slides and locks in to create the whirling base of energy and power from the Librarian. Little bag of bits contains arms, legs and head. There's no options in here, so I'll just move that aside, bring in a built one, which is much more fun. So there we have it. The Librarian obviously has that Vader style mask, the ridge line running across the top of the helmet, and then the front face plate having the sort of rebreather on it. You also get the detail along the top of the armor here. So if you want to do two-tone black, feel free. The build was very simple. Every piece is keyed, so you can't really put them in the wrong places as far as shoulder pads go. You've a bit of wiggle room with the arms because they're ball socket, so you have a bit of reposability on those, and likewise the head you can pivot a bit, but legs and torso and legs have to go one way. As far as putting the figure onto the base goes, the bottom of the base pieces, let me see if I can find one, here we go, come with little divots that key onto the decoration here, so you don't need to put it onto a different base, you don't need to file these down or anything. They will actually fit over the skulls to align them, which is a neat touch. And then when I came to gluing Vader down, I just picked a couple of spots. There was nowhere in particular it looked like he had to go, so I just went with that. But as you can see, he is a remarkable figure. Standing, a majestic 64mm to the top of his, whatever that is on the backpack. It actually looks like a tiny TARDIS. There you have it. And then from feet to top, he is around 51mm tall. So, a terrific looking figure. Really nice use of the influences there, adding Vader as a as a librarian rather than having him as some sort of corrupted chaos-like figure, which is generally where you'd expect him to fall into. Just goes to show, there's still good in them. I can feel it. There we have it. The Vader Librarian from Grimskull and Wargames Exclusive. So there we have it, a beautiful looking librarian stand-in if you fancy going to the dark side. Perfect for any of the Space Marines. Let's face it, they're all on the dark side already. Really nice concept as well, where they've taken the minimum influences from Vader. So, the arm outstretched, the style of the face mask, and then the upper sort of cowling around his neck and shoulders, without going very over the top. So even if you don't paint him as Vader, he'll look the part as a librarian on the tabletop. Build was fairly easy, just where you position him on that spinning thing of energy beneath his feet, or if you leave it off altogether and use it somewhere else, that would also work because it's not intrinsically tied to the model, which is good. But let me know what you think of Vader below, and whether or not you'll be popping him into your games of 40k in the future. Until next time, bye-bye.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.